demonstration as well. So let's do the unboxing. So the light comes like this here. So let's take a look at it. Let's do an unboxing. Let's take everything out of the box here. We have a manual. We have some cables to connect it. Really cool, interesting with this one here. This has a pulley system. So you can, as the plants grow, you can adjust the height. So you can raise and lower it as well. And it does come with safety goggles. And that's really important too, because this is really super bright. You don't want to hurt your eyes. So we've got some cool shades with this. And I definitely recommend wearing this because that 1,000-watt light is pretty powerful. So it comes with the sunglasses, as you can see here, and the panel itself. So let's take a look at the panel itself. Let's pull this out. This is quite hefty, I have to tell you. Let's take this out. And, all right, so what we have here, actually a very cool design. Let's take it. So here's the extension cord, you can see here. And here's the actual panel itself, and you can see all the lights here. And very well constructed aluminum, okay? It's all aluminum construction, as you can see here. And the power source here is also aluminum construction. And what they have here, so it has the connection here, you can plug into to your cord, okay? And then you just hang this, and it has the 4 hooks that hooks on the 4 sides here. You can see that in a minute. And let's see here, put this down, easy. It also has a dimmer, okay? So it has a full spectrum, so it has a total dimmer here that you can control everything right here, which is really nice. So it has a full dimmer, full spectrum dimmer, which is really important. And it has a user manual, but you can go online. If you're growing plants at home, you're probably pretty familiar with this. But the main thing I want to share with you is aluminum construction #1, okay? Very important. And what the idea behind the aluminum construction is that it dissipates the heat. These get pretty hot, so be careful. So these get hot. It also has there's a bushing between the actual power supply and the light itself that helps disperse some of the heat because it's raised off the panel. So that's really important as well. The only downfall about this is that you can't you can't chain them together. So if you're doing these separately, you have to get a couple of these together and put them on a timer if you need to. But that's just, if you're starting out, this is a good option. And these are the hooks to put them on. So these are pretty easy to do. Okay, cool. So now you can see here, hopefully you can see, this hangs nice and even. Okay, so you can take it off easily here. It's got this hook here that goes in. Okay, these are kind of hooks, kind of cool. And then you hook it up to this pulley system. So the pulley system is really interesting. So how this works, that as your plants grow from either seedlings or they're getting a little bit bigger, it's really nice. So you can hook this to your mount or a wire or wherever you hook this. Usually I think you hook it up to either a pole or something, or a hook. And this hooks onto this here, right? So this is kind of cool. So check this out. I think this is very interesting, this whole system here. So this hooks like this, okay? And then you can adjust the height. All you have to do is pull this up, and to release it, it's kind of tricky. You just have to press right here. Little click here, and then you release it. You can see here, it releases. Then you want to raise the height. You raise the height, and if you want to lower it, there's a little button here, you just press in, and it lowers it right there. So that's a really cool design. So let's just plug this in real quick and just take a look at it before we hook it up to our plants and see how it looks. Again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying all my videos as well as my reviews. And if you have a light for your plants at home, let me know how it works for you and tell me which one you use or which one you like. So let's just see. Oh boy, oh yeah, that is bright. Oh yeah, whoa, crank that down, wow. So as you can see, this is on low, okay, and you can see the red LEDs. This is really nice. Nice quality too, really nice build, so hopefully you can see that. Let's just take a look here. You can see this thing cranks big time. Look at that, that is bright, wow. Nice. This is really nice. This is gonna get hot, like I said, so just be careful. And you just hang it. Like I was telling you, you can see the intensity of these lights. You can just see there. Super intense. Let me just stand up here so you can, hopefully you're getting a good perspective here, but this is crazy. But full control, so that's really important. You can see that. That is super nice, wow. And hopefully you can see the lights, and I'll lower it so hopefully you can see better. Let's see here. So hopefully you can see the lights there. You can see the reds, right? You can see the strips. You can see that. I got this on really low, and I got my safety glasses on, so that's important. You can see that. And this is a really nice, it's a good size panel. Really nice size panel. So this will do a nice, you can see this is on super low. This is really, now let's just crank this up again so you can see. Wow. Whoa. This thing is lighting up the whole house. Wow. Okay guys, so I brought everything down, I hooked it up here, so I just wanted to show you real quickly. So I actually mounted it to a pole that I have here. And here is the winch system here that you can raise it and lower it like I told you before. This is really easy to use, the pulley system. And then it goes to the clip here, and the wires come down and mount to the ends of the light like I showed you before. And that is all set. So this is like, this is just gonna give you a sample, a general idea, kind of hang it right there. Here's a couple of plants that I have that I've been working with. So here's a smaller plant here, as you can see, and here's the light here. So let's just turn this on. So you can see, nice light. You don't have to have it too powerful. You can have it really bright or really low. You can really adjust it so as you need. So if you need a lot of light and you're trying to really get them to grow, you know, so much during the day, you give them a lot of light during the day. You can really crank up the light here, as you can see here. That's a lot of light. Here's the glasses. Put these glasses on. It's kind of bright. So you can see here, they're nice and bright. And you can adjust it. Like I said, you can adjust the height, which is kind of cool. There's a little pivot right here, a little button right here you press. Right, you press the button, you can see it lowers it, watch. So I can give you an idea. There you go. So you can get it really right next to the plant. You can see here how close that is, right? So that's really close. If you really want to get the plant maximum amount of light, right, you can really crank it up and just give them a ton of light. Look at that, how that is nice and bright. You can see that. And as your plant grows, you can see here, this wind system, you can just crank it up. And that just raises it up. As your plants get bigger and larger and growing, you can just crank this all the way up as high as you need to. You can see it's up to the top here, as you can see. All right, here is the actual control on top. You have the dimmer switch right here, like I told you. There's a dimmer switch, okay? And you can put multiple plants. So you can raise this up higher and you can get a good flood of light. Here's another plant that I have here. This is a nice plant. You can see that. And that's getting a lot of light on top of it. Let's just crank this up. Crank it all the way up. And you can see as I spread them out a little bit, this wire out of the way. And you can see how nice the plants are getting a lot of light. You can get an idea. You can see here. So I think this is a really nice thing. So you're looking to start some plants, looking to start growing some seeds, and just start them out. You can get it really close to the seeds. As they grow, you can raise it up. You can see here. You can get a couple of these and put them in a row. If you're starting a greenhouse, 2 or 3 of these would be nice. You can get 4, put them in consecutive. The only thing is you just can't link them together, but you definitely can, work around. There is a workaround for that. I'll leave a link down below where you can find these type of lights. Again, full spectrum, easy to use. Love the pulley system. That is a great, that's a bonus. Really, really is. And also, the light is super, super bright, as you can see, and you can control the light. So if it's now, it's you can just lower that a little bit, you need a little less light, and you can move the plant out, and you can move them over, just like that, and you can just see the plants are loving it. Okay, guys, any questions or comments? Let me know. Leave any questions down below. Tell me what you're using for a light. Tell me if you use any type of these full spectrum lights. Like I said, this only draws 100 watts at full power. It gives you. They're saying 1,000 watts, approximately, I guess that's what it is, 1,000 watts, but that's what they're saying, that's what the information says, 1,000 watts of light for 100 watts of use. So that's a huge savings, and the other ones that the real expensive ones, they'll use double and triple that. They'll use a lot of power, and they're very expensive, so this is reasonable. This is way under $100. I believe it's either $69 or $79 for this here, for this light setup here. All LED, easy to use, easy to control and adjust, and that's it. Okay guys, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate your time as always. Okay guys, and I'll see you at the next review.